Hello, cat lovers! If you've made it this far, you probably have an immense curiosity about cats, right? And you're not alone. Today, we're going to explore one of the greatest mysteries in the animal kingdom. Cats. Are they mysterious creatures? Or are they truly our best friends? Stay until the end of this video to find out the answer and much more about our beloved felines. But before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any amazing content about cats. And of course, leave a comment down below with your opinion. Do you think cats are more mysterious, or are they truly our best friends? I want to know what you think. Have you noticed how cats are incredibly complex and, at the same time, irresistible? They have this power, don't they? With just one look, they can make us melt. They're cute, charming, and suddenly they become the masters of the house. At any moment, they might jump into our lap, purr softly, or curl up next to us. And just like that, they've won our hearts. But at the same time, have you also noticed how they know exactly when they want attention and when they prefer to be left alone? They have this magical ability to seem completely independent and, at the same time, extremely affectionate. They have this special way of winning us over, whether it's with a deep gaze, a wink full of mystery, or a simple, cozy purr. And the most curious thing, with cats, it doesn't take much for them to make us feel like we're loving someone truly unique. It seems like every gesture they make has a secret intention. Sometimes it's as if they're giving us clues that they know something we don't want to find out, and that creates an aura of mystery around them. What could they be thinking? Are they preparing to surprise us? Or maybe we're just interpreting them wrong, and they're simply doing what cats do best, being cats? But then comes the big question. Is it true that behind all this cuteness and charm, cats are really mysterious creatures, as many believe? Or are they just our best friends disguised as independent felines, loving us in their peculiar way, but with the same loyalty and affection as any other four-legged friend? Personally, I believe that cats strike a fascinating balance between these two sides. They know how to be enigmatic, and at the same time, they have a silent and unconditional love that in a way teaches us so much about how to value moments of genuine connection, without rushing, without expectations, just enjoying each other's presence. They're so good at that. First, let's talk a little about the mysterious universe of cats. They are, without a doubt, animals with a very unique nature, full of nuances and enigmas. There's something about them that seems to go beyond our understanding, something that, even after centuries of companionship, still leaves us with that sense of mystery in the air. No matter how much we try to understand their behaviors, there's always something about them that leaves us with a tiny bit of doubt. Cats have this unique ability to surprise us, and one of the most fascinating characteristics is how they can spend hours calmly sitting and staring at the wall, as if they are in a trance. And, of course, we sit there, watching them, wondering, what could this cat be thinking? Are they meditating? Are they on some kind of mental journey, seeking answers to deep questions? Or perhaps they've discovered a secret that we mere mortals will never be able to unravel. Of course, most of us quickly start imagining 1,000 things, because deep down, this ability that cats have to make us so curious is almost magical. And then comes the most intriguing question of all. Are they simply being cats? Sometimes, I think the mystery of cats lies precisely in the fact that they don't worry about trying to understand us the way we try to understand them. They are authentic in their essence, and maybe that's the greatest secret of all. While we try to interpret their gazes and gestures, they are simply living in the moment, with no rush, no expectations, just being themselves. Perhaps, in the end, the mystery is part of their charm. They don't need to explain themselves, and that only attracts us more. The simple fact that there are layers upon layers of behavior and emotions in cats that we still can't decode makes our connection with them even deeper. They are living enigmas that challenge us to try to understand something that perhaps doesn't need to be fully understood in order to be appreciated. And while we try to unravel their feline minds, we end up discovering that, in truth, maybe that's what makes cats so special. They teach us to accept the mystery and beauty of things we can't control or explain. The behavior of cats is truly fascinating, and it's something that constantly draws us into their unique world. How is it that they can be so affectionate and adorable at times, and suddenly become so distant and independent? They have this perfect balance between affection and solitude that seems inexplicable, but in some way, it makes us fall even more in love with them. It's like a dance of emotions. After a really cozy moment where they curl up in your lap, purr, and show all their love, they suddenly get up and walk away. And even though this catches us by surprise, there's something hypnotic about it. They aren't afraid to be spontaneous in their behavior shifts. They know what they want, and in an almost magical way, they make us understand that in that moment, they simply don't want to be close. And strangely enough, this only increases our admiration for them. There seems to be an inherent wisdom in their gestures, a kind of self-confidence that's hard to ignore. But the most impressive thing is that they have full control of the situation. They know exactly when we want to give affection and when we need a moment of connection. And even better, they know when they're ready to receive affection and how to do it in a way that makes us feel special. While they are incredibly independent beings, cats know exactly how to manipulate our emotions and make us want to be by their side all the time. They have this sharp instinct that makes us think, is he asking for affection now? Or is he just testing me? Cats are true masters in the art of manipulating our emotions, and it's not always something they do on purpose. They know how to use the right look, the exact gesture, or even a simple tail movement to make us follow their lead. When they approach us with that soft look, or when they let out that quiet meow, it's like they're telling us, without words, exactly what they want at that moment. And we, in our adoration, simply give in. It's like, no matter how much we try to understand their behaviors, they always surprise us. No matter how much we try to figure out what's going on in their minds, they remain a mystery, an enigma. That's part of their charm. But in the end, what makes cats so special is exactly this power they have to dominate our attention, our hearts, with their unique way of being. They know that deep down, we'll never be able to resist the combination of affection and mystery they offer. Now, let's talk a little about the friendlier side of cats. Anyone who's lucky enough to share their life with a cat knows exactly what I'm talking about. They have a unique ability to offer companionship and comfort, often in moments when we least expect it. Despite their independent personalities and mysterious nature, cats have a subtle yet powerful way of getting close to us when we need them the most. It's interesting to notice how, in many cases, they know when we need a silent hug. Without needing many words, they could be in their own little world, minding their own business, but suddenly they decide to come over, hop into your lap, and start purring, as if to say, I'm here for you. This simple gesture of affection, this act of closeness, holds so much power. It's as if, even when we don't ask or expect it, they know exactly what to do to comfort us and make us feel like we're not alone. And what's even more incredible is that they don't do this out of need or interest. There's no expectation from them, like with other animals who depend on us for survival. They choose to be with us, and that choice makes us feel special. When we're sad or anxious, it seems like they have an incredible perception of our emotional state. They don't need to understand all the details of what we're going through. They just know something's not quite right. And that's enough for them to come to us. They approach silently, with that attentive look, and settle by our side, offering a calm and comforting presence. It's fascinating how, in moments of sadness or loneliness, cats become our source of solace. They're so good at giving us space when we need it, but also reminding us that we're not alone in the world. There's no rush, no expectations, just their serene and comforting presence. Sometimes a simple purr can make all the difference, calming our hearts and making us feel that everything will be okay. This quiet, subtle way of showing affection and friendship is what makes cats so special. They teach us that love doesn't need to be shown in extravagant or constant ways. They show us that true friendship can be silent, yet full of meaning. When they curl up in our bed, watch us with their bright eyes, or even follow us around the house, they're saying, in their own unique way, I'm with you, I'm by your side. And often, that's exactly what we need to hear or feel in our moments of vulnerability. Cats don't need to make grand gestures to show they care. They do it in a delicate, almost imperceptible way, but it touches us deeply. And it's this ability to connect so genuinely, without rush and without words, that makes cats not only our faithful companions, but also true friends who know exactly when to be by our side. It's truly incredible how cats can perceive our feelings with such accuracy. They have an almost supernatural ability to sense when something is wrong, even when we try to hide what we're feeling. They know when we're sad, anxious, or even when we're just tired and need a little peace. What's most surprising is that even without understanding all the details of what we're going through, they somehow know exactly how to act to make us feel better. When we're going through tough times, it's as if cats are attuned to our emotional state in a unique way. They don't need words, and that's what makes it so special. They don't ask for explanations. They don't try to solve our problems. But they have this wonderful ability to come close to us when we need them the most. Suddenly, when you're alone with your thoughts, with your mind full of worries, a cat appears and curls up beside you in a way that's silent but so comforting. They settle close to you, feel your energy, and just stay there, showing that they're aware of what you're feeling, without rushing, without judgment, simply offering company. That simple gesture, yet so profoundly meaningful, holds immense power. The mere act of a cat purring beside you or curling up in your lap can, incredibly, calm your heart, reduce anxiety, and even improve your mood. The feeling of being accepted and embraced by a being that doesn't ask questions, doesn't expect anything in return, is truly unique. They have the ability to make us feel that even in our most vulnerable moments, we are not alone. And that's one of the greatest gifts they can offer. Anyone who has experienced this connection with a cat knows what I'm talking about. It's not just about physical affection, but a deep emotional connection that transcends words. They have that attentive look, almost as if they're reading our emotions, and this creates a special bond, a mutual trust. When a cat decides to come close to us, it's as if they're saying, I understand you. I'm here for you, without hurry, no pressure, just with me. This silent, instinctive way of connecting is something we often can't explain, but it touches us deeply. It's as if they have the gift of seeing what's behind the words, behind the gestures, and offering exactly what we need in each moment. It's a pure, selfless connection that reminds us that sometimes the simple act of being present is all we need to feel better. But of course, they remain walking enigmas. How do they manage to be so calm and independent, yet at the same time so affectionate? They seem to have the ability to perfectly balance solitude and companionship, and that's what makes them, for many, the best friends anyone could have. What's even more interesting is that, despite their more reserved nature, cats have an incredible ability to strengthen emotional bonds with their owners. More and more, people are realizing just how therapeutic cats can be, helping to reduce stress and anxiety with just a look or a gentle touch. Now, I know what you must be thinking. These cats are really mysterious creatures, aren't they? And yes, in many ways they are. But they are also our loyal companions with a love that often speaks without words. I know that deep down, you've probably had moments when your cat was by your side, silent, but somehow you felt a deep connection. And that's what makes them our best friends. They don't need big words or extravagant gestures, just a look, a purr, and we know exactly what they're feeling. So, are you enjoying the video so far? If yes, don't forget to hit that like button to show that you love cats as much as I do. And of course, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, now's the perfect time to do so. There's so much more cat content coming your way, and you won't want to miss it. Oh, and I really want to know your opinion. Do you agree that cats are mysterious creatures, or do you think they are, in fact, our best friends? Leave your comment below, because I'd love to read each one of them. So, after all this, what do you think? Are cats mysterious creatures, or are they really the best friends anyone could have? I believe they're a bit of both, right? They have that enigmatic charm, but at the same time, they are amazing companions who make us feel special. They know how to make us feel loved without needing much effort, and that's what makes cats unique and wonderful creatures. They teach us about the importance of space, autonomy, but also about the depth of connection. They make us realize that often silence speaks louder than 1,000 words. So, if you also love cats and want to see more videos about how these enchanting felines have won our hearts, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to receive all the updates. And of course, leave your comment below. I want to know what you think about the true nature of cats. Are they mysterious, or are they our best friends? Let's talk. Until the next video, everyone. And remember, if you have a cat at home, cherish every moment with them. They are truly special. See you soon.